Mother Nature was on full display at least early this morning, and that brought some heavy winds and some little bit of rain
those
here.
winds were whipping early this morning. There was a 90-mile-an-hour wind gust across Northern California, widespread 60-mile-an-hour wind gust across the Bay Area, but the worst of it is already past us. As you can see, most of the activity is pushing farther south over Southern California, and it's kind of fizzling out as it does so. So earlier today, it's really fun to see a time lapse showing those on again, off again passing showers over the Bay Bridge. This is our view from on top of Salesforce. You saw one shower, there's two showers. And as we step out into the evening hours, it's not necessarily clearing out when it comes to the cloud coverage, but it's definitely drying out. And we aren't really expecting all too much additional activity as we step out into this evening, but an isolated shower cannot be ruled out. As again, those showers are continuing to get drier and drier, weaker and weaker. As you can actually see the edge of this frontal boundary, the edge of the clouds, that's the front that hit us early this morning. And as you can tell, it's definitely weakened. It is not packing nearly as powerful of a punch across Southern California. And here in the Bay Area, again, a few of those isolated lingering showers will continue throughout the next couple of hours or so, but it's really not going to be a super huge impact. Keep an umbrella handy, especially if you live across our North Bay. But if we take a look at what we can expect throughout the rest of this evening, again, the showers are only going to get less and less, and they're only going to continue to dry out into late tonight. So that's good news for any late night plans, although keep an umbrella handy. The bigger issue once this storm system passes is the leftover churned up waters along the coast. We are expecting the potential for some beach hazards, 22-foot waves along with sneaker waves and high rip currents all along the San Francisco coast and up to the Mendocino coast, as well as a coastal flood advisory. There is the potential in our low-lying areas in the San Francisco Bay for there to be about 1 to 1.5 feet of inundation. Again, that is just going to continue post this storm system. And another reason is because we're looking at the king tides right now. So the tides actually have a greater pull on the Bay Area and are increasing our flooding threats. Just something to keep your eyes on as we step out through later this week. That's really going to be our biggest impact. The cloud coverage, there is going to be some overnight tonight and waking up early tomorrow morning, especially when it comes to the fog. But overall, we are expecting a lot more sunshine tomorrow afternoon, and that's going to allow our temperatures to warm up a couple of degrees above what we felt today. Today, we were well below average in the widespread 60s. Tomorrow will be in the upper 60s to low 70s. Not necessarily too much above average, but it's a few degrees above what we felt today. Coastal communities, you'll be very similar to what you felt today because there's actually going to be that marine layer that's going to hold on tight. By Friday afternoon, you'll notice those temperatures continue to warm up very gradually. It's not going to be a huge warm up, but you'll be seeing more widespread low 70s across those inland areas and maybe even a few more upper 60s closer to the coast. So overall, it is going to get nicer and nicer through the later parts of this upcoming week. So any outdoor plans that you have Thursday, Friday, you should be good to go. These are Friday afternoon's high temperatures, where low 70s are going to return to Salinas, mid 70s in places like Hollister in our inland communities. So again, it is all location dependent, but everybody is going to continue to see much quieter conditions as we step out over the next 7 days. Today was the big weather day that everybody should be concerned about. By Thursday, you should be good to go. Friday, even nicer. Saturday and Sunday, a perfect weekend to spend outdoors to soak up some sunshine and some comfortable temperatures, mid to upper 70s. That's a degree or two above average for this time of year. You will be noticing by the time that we step out next week, slightly cooler conditions, but overall, it's just going to be slightly cooler. Really not all too much to worry about until we step out mid next week. Yes, we are already tracking the potential of our next atmospheric river that will be arriving Wednesday of next week. Kind of a rinse and repeat, but we have a while to get through until then, Ryan. So let's enjoy some gorgeous weather for the next couple of days.
But I like this. So that atmospheric river, that was a nice quick one. We get some rain and now we dry out, and then the next one is now coming.
Exactly, and you have some time to prepare for it. So Wednesday plans next week. Maybe move them to Tuesday or to Thursday. I'm giving you all preparation right now.
And the weekend will be nice.
Exactly. That's what honestly really matters.
All right. Thanks, Zoe.